some of you guys been.
One day we gonna be everything we wanna be, with somewhere to go and someone to see. But for now we rockin' with all that we got. You bring the love and we'll meet at the spot. Yeah, 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 hold me, yeah, that's what you told me. You said you love me, the one and the only. You'll love the new me if you love the old me. Most of them don't even know me. To tell you the truth again, I ain't no Superman. Stick to my roots again, I'm trying. You got the coolest friends, you got the juice again. Turn the volume again, I'm biased. No, I don't want these endeavors to end ever. Stand that I send letters. Yeah. One day we gonna be everything we wanna be, with somewhere to go and someone to see. But for now we rockin' with all that we got. You bring the love and we'll meet at the spot. Stars light up the city by God. From this spot, it's really on fire. Dipping dots in the summer, yeah, babe, you a stunner. Nobody could tell you, you do what you wanna. Remember your eyes, I know the color. Oh, baby, I wonder. No, I don't want these endeavors to end ever. Stand that I send letters. Yeah. One day we gonna be everything we wanna be, with somewhere to go and someone to see. But for now we rockin' with all that we got. You bring the love and we'll meet at the spot.
This mic is too high. Drop it, drop it, drop it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I just been living life, feed a bankroll. How the saying go, got it flooded to my ankles. Need a raincoat,
Pair of boots and a dang bow. Gotta stay flow. I might pull up in a stagecoach playing Beethoven.
Whoa.
Didn't think that it would work.
Yeah, now they coming out the woodwork.
Built up my own platform.
Could say I'm in the woodwork.
Made the song go viral.
Probably off some footwork.
Well, either that or the hook work.
Always think of the hook first.
Now I gotta
Make a bag just to keep the lights on. I'm on your desktop, I'm an icon.
They say, hi, con, could you put a price on? I
All right. I think everything is finally set up. Hey. Hey, Josh. Hey, Bake. Oh my gosh. We're still on that meme, huh? I thought that stuff died like 6 years ago. It's going good, Josh. How's it been for you? Is the music absolutely blasting or is it decent? Now I can handle the small chats we got. Well, I don't want it to be blasting as long as there's just like some sort of background noise is all. Sweet. Yeah, I just want some background noise, that's all. And I decided even my copyright free playlist was getting muted in VODs, so we're just gonna, let it run. It thankfully though it only seems to be muting specifically the tracks. I mean, I'll have to watch a little bit more in detail. I only skimmed through, but it doesn't seem to be muting me overall. It's no big deal. Yeah, but my thing is I like to auto upload my VODs. So it just saves me a little time. I mean, I voice over all my fully edited stuff anyways, but it's nice to have an unmuted library that people can go back and just view. Okay, I think I am finally ready. Heard. Where about are you, Josh? Because it's been nuts here. Because we're not far from Chicago, and it's been tornadoes and snow and hail, and it's been nuts. It was almost 70 degrees last week. This week we end up with snow, hail, and tornadoes, and it's supposed to be snowing towards the end of the weekend. Yeah. Yeah, so you're just a little west of us. We're in the same boat. It was almost 70 degrees, and then it was like, hey, have 3 tornadoes and slush and hail and yeah. Man, last night I think that's the most lightning I've ever seen ever in one time. And I used to live in Florida. It was crazy. It was like someone was doing a fireworks show right outside my window. right, let's see. Is this going to work for me? Why is this always messed up when I open it? I don't know why this seems to be... I lock this in place, and every time I change scenes, it reverts right back. I don't get it. It is what it is. Yeah. I used to live in South Dakota, and the hail out there is unreal. That and actually your guys' tornadoes make ours look like nothing. Yeah, they've been getting worse and worse. I mean, me and Haley just watched something that said the tornado alley is kind of shifted in where it's considered now, and we're right included in it now. But yeah, the Dakotas, man, when I lived in South Dakota, I saw 2 tornadoes literally collide to make a ginormous tornado. It was like I was in a freaking movie scene. It was crazy. So if you think what we got is bad, just remember this is about the safest place you could be in our country. I also saw a 5-inch frisbee hail when I was out there, absolutely decimating windshields and roofs of houses. Yeah, imagine hail that's a 5-inch diameter disc. Insane. No, I'm just glad I'm not in the middle of all that no more. My anxiety can't bear it. I will never forget the day that I saw those tornadoes though, because I was in the upper floor of my office, and our office had an entirely glass wall, and I was looking out that glass wall, and I saw both of the little tornadoes form, and then they wrapped around this valley and slammed into each other and just got bigger. It was insane. Absolutely crazy. All right, everything seems to be looking somewhat correct, right? Are we missing anything? Last night. Did you see Grand Rapids? They got like flash floods, and there was so much hail that it was like frozen over the top of the flood. It was nuts. It was like a flowing river of ice through the streets. It was absolutely mental. All right, I need to move this real quick. Let me get this last thing situated, and then we can get rolling with something here. Wasn't dry here. We had thunderstorms, hail, snow, all of it. All of it. All of it. It was crazy. But it's all right. We're all Gucci. Oh, our weather predicted it for our area. But we are a ways east of you. Right, let's see. I switch this over. I'm multitasking too many things right now. My brain ain't working. That's a fact. I gotta render all this in. It's on its way. Got the IV hooked up. What just happened? I don't know what that means. I've never seen a pop-up like that before. That scares me. Did I break something? This looks pretty dope in the daylight, too. Not even just at nighttime. Not too shabby. All right. So I think what we're going to do, this might be a little jarring. Well, maybe I won't. I was going to use this as one of the walls for the cave, but I built that up so fast, it's just as easy to just make a new one. What I am going to do, however, is my favorite thing, and that's just deleting villages. We love to delete villages. Right now? He goes right now. Skadoosh. And just like that, she gone. And then we paint over all the what's left of it. Goodbye. No village for you. That's supposed to flatten. Wrong button. Maybe my brain is really bad. Let's see. Mode. Raise. That's why. Yeah. Fill in their little ponds, too. Now they gone. Okay. Why is this lying to me? There ain't no way. It's telling me, high computer load detected. I don't believe it. Oh, I do have a couple things running that don't need to be. Like some of this. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Oh, that helped a pretty good chunk, actually. And we'll check this. I don't really need this either. And we should be better. Much better. Okay. I did have too many things open. It wasn't lying to me. Not entirely. All right. I got that stupid thing on my screen. There we go. All right, let's see. We need to start with rocks. We got to build rocks. And we're going to use... The cylinder did a pretty good job, but it's not really the shape I want. Today, we are kind of starting two ideas at once. I'm building a swamp, but underneath it is a cave biome. So I have to build up a big initial sort of rock to be able to carve out of, since this is super flat. So we'll see how it goes. We're going to just be making something huge. Let's do this. Oh, that's grass. We don't even want grass, man. Stone. The computer does not like processing rocks this big. We gotta smooth this out anyways. Oh, we got lots of reference. Don't you worry. We are prepped. Let's see. Maybe I should turn this down some. And then where's my... Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have. You can say it. I want my smoothing turned up though, so let's see. That looks better. Okay. All right. Now that the smoothing is set, let's see if we can make kind of a egg shape is kind of what I'm thinking, I think. An elongated egg shape with flat ends. Oh, I don't have extend to ground turned on either. That's going to probably have to be turned on shortly. How wide? Probably one more is wide enough, I would guess. This is going to look so whacked behind that volcano, but that's okay. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, it's testing world anyways. It doesn't have to be amazing. I think that's wide enough. Just build it up now. I wonder if it is easier to just keep doing this or to grab all of this and try to just extrude it. Let's see. Well, it's not exactly a cave. It's not... I mean, a couple things in this world might look inspired by real life, but a lot of these things are pretty fantasy inspired. Let's see. I. What if I just grab this like a so? Ha! You're not wrong. What if I just clear that out? Get rid of that. That ain't it. Oh, I need to have a mask. We gots to have a mask. Yeah, the realism. I think that's what draws a lot of people is kind of the realisticness and whatnot. I mean, we kind of said that before about how the crafting and stuff works. Yeah, Josh has been in here. I was telling him about that. I was like, we got friends trying to get us all to play. I was like, it's so tedious looking. I don't know. I like my quality of life. Now, let's see, because I haven't really messed with the extrude very much. This. Oh, shit. This is not going to do what I want it to without flattening it. I think I'm just going to be rock tooling. All right, so we don't even need the selection. It's just not going to do anything for us. Is this going to actually let me? Or is it not going to let me because of my mask? I think my mask is just telling it no. Yeah. I mean, they're just different. It should be... This is probably so not smart to be building up this many blocks, but we'll see what happens. All right, for the inside, I think we have a decent amount of space now. Oh yeah, I gotta get schmoving. I got boys to level. I got to be ready for the Mythic Plus release. Yeah, I know. I just, man, time is not on my side. No, we got another week, yeah? Yeah. Yep. Is this going to sell how I want? Let's see. Don't want it to be too short. Let me see the scale. How does this feel when I'm down here? Because I'm trying to picture if I'm in this cave looking up. I definitely want it to feel tall. Is what I'm... Honestly, I think it needs another layer, which is kind of wild. But that might push the next zone kind of into the clouds. Not sure. Hey, Asher, thanks for liking. To be honest, I don't even know. Like, tall enough. It's also customizable. I can configure it. I just don't know what it's set to normally. You think this is big enough? If I dig it out, you know? I don't know. You think so, huh? Plenty, he says. Let's see. Well, the other one's going on top of it, like right here. And the other one's going to go inside. You feel? Yeah, all right, let's mess with it then. Let's give it a gander. Let's give it a gander. Yeah, I don't need that kind of blocks. I mean, everything I'm building, I'm trying to keep in scale for survival. So a 3,000 block build height, I mean, you expand that across a long area, you're looking at millions and millions of blocks. That would just take too long to place. I'm already this cliff over here is over 200,000 blocks by itself. And when it was, or like the volcano, when this was filled before I hollowed it out, this was over 2 million blocks. Like, if this thing alone can be 2 million blocks, I don't need anything that big. You know what I'm saying? That is just, especially considering, yeah, everything in here is potential biome ideas. All right, so for this, I want, let's see. This is probably too large. I just got to figure out how I want to shape this to start with this. Because I want some interesting shape to it. I think I want to kind of have like something like this. Something like this come together. Now this little crack needs filled in, but we'll fix that. And then we're going to go this way. Give me a better viewing angle here. Sorry for whipping the camera around like that. Let's see. Honestly, you're going to kind of have to wait and see. It's, it'll make more sense once we get rolling into it. It's kind of hard to explain with words without visuals. Let's see. I'm just going to have to build this up around, but this is the general. I want this a little bit more. Maybe I should have winded that some more, but we'll see. We'll see what we decide. Maybe we add like a little pond kind of thing over here. That way it's not just a river. We got some extra areas. And then we can have some water here. We'll see. We'll see what we come up with. I do need this back. Not that large, please. Much, much smaller. Because I want to fill this in, actually. I don't want this like this. Oh, I forgot rock brush doesn't like to work that way. I just want that crack gone. And let's smooth that out some. Well, we can do a lot more than that. We don't need that looking that way. Yes, sir. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some serious work on this shape to make it look good. It's just so ugly. Okay. Let's get some elevation on the rock. And we want it to bank like so. I do not want it flattening. I want it raising. Is this gonna... Why is that? Does this not work with this tool? Okay, that's why. Okay, we need that to smooth though. So smoothing is already set really high. That's crazy. Let's just make this a little bigger. Maybe I need to just turn the... What if I turn the rate up? I think I can go around with this and then just kind of smooth it back out. I think it'll probably work fine. That's fine. I just want some pretty intense banks around these is what I'm trying to build. I don't mind some lower spots around here. Not along the edges. That can't be low because I'm going to have to cut this off like it's a cliff. So we'll turn this into kind of like a plateau. That's how I'm going to make it try to look visually pleasing in the super flat. Let's see what we can do with this. It's not looking too bad. There we go. All right, so I think... Oh, I forgot this area. Now we can probably shrink this down a little bit. I'm going to switch this up a little bit. Okay, so the area up here looks like it is making some sense. Now I probably need to just go and smooth it out some. So we're just going to make this big. And we're going to see what happens. Because it looks a little rough right now. It's like jagged. Nice. Yeah, I like how that looks better. So let's just keep doing that around. It's going to take a minute. The smoothing really requires some heavy calculation from the computer, so it's going to take a second to get through this. but it's gonna get there. Oh yeah, it's froze up. There it goes. A lot of this is looking decent until we get back here. Smooth it down. This makes it look a little bit less jagged. I like it. Looks better being smooth, I think, in this case. So we'll get this smoothed out real quick, and then we will go back and try to change out a couple of the materials before adding more. I might try to melt out some of the unnecessary shapes. Kind of smooth out the sides and stuff. I think that's probably better to do before I start changing things. Keep the masking simple too that way. Since I only have to mask stone as opposed to 6 different things. Just grab a couple more in this area. Yeah, that helps. Why is that? There we go. That's better. Bring it together. Bring it together. There we go. Okay. Now looking at this, seeing some recognizable shapes here. So now I'm going to focus on melting away this just huge mass. I want to kind of actually have some shape to it, so we're going to do our best to do something with that. I've really liked using the cuboid and the cone typically. I think what we might be able to do is just crank the height on the cone here. Our mask is set to stone, so it won't delete the grass. But if we make this really tall, and then actually it is about the right width right now, I would say. Because what I kind of want to do is just go through here and kind of make this so that it's like an overhang almost in a lot of places. Yeah, I think that's gonna do wonders. Just to kind of break up this build-up that we did, especially on these corners from the cube. Just getting something that hopefully looks a little bit more interesting. Try to get these out of here, especially. And I try to always, especially on when I'm fusing multiple shapes, I try to do, what's the word I'm trying to say? I try to overlap my brush strokes a little bit between the shapes so that it looks more like they're connected. I think that helps a lot. So just kind of roughing everything up a little bit. Let's see. Because then I can build these overhangs that look kind of interesting. You can see already this is kind of like a pretty interesting cave style shape. So we do this enough, it'll turn into something. I think the cone is really, really good for this, actually. I'm going to try not to spend too much time doing this because the edge of this is not the focus, but we will see what we come up with here. Kind of like the idea of entering from this corner, actually. That might be cool. If I just had an entrance like right here, that was a little tall and skinny. I think that could be pretty interesting. Let's get this chopped up a little. I'm going to have to give myself... Where's the setting for night vision? Or the command. Either way, I gotta figure that out. Because building a cave, we're on it. I think we can simply do something like this. Yeah. Then we can just actually see in here a little bit. Come in and start trimming stuff out. I think this will be the entrance. We will see what we get here. I think I can probably turn this up a little bit now that I'm inside. And let's turn this up some since we are chewing away at a lot of rock. That works pretty well. That pillar's kind of cool. We'll try to leave that. Oh yeah, this is gonna work just fine. And we're like, oh man, we might need, this might not be tall enough to do what I want actually. That's crazy. Oh man. Let me see. I gotta look at it and no, I actually think it needs to be taller. Oh, that's tough. Okay. So let's see. Then I'm gonna probably have to grab this top chunk. And what are we at here? We could go up. We could definitely go up. That'd be fine. That'd be fine. All right. Yeah, we're gonna have to. It's gonna be a lot, but we're gonna have to. So let's see. This is a pretty tall point right here. And we're gonna have to. Eesh. Okay, where's the bottom of the. I gotta make sure I have the water included. Drag this over. Oh, this is so insane. Try to encompass 90% of it here. And we have to go a little bit lower because I see some spots we're not clipping in. Can I grab the rest of this without touching the volcano? Yeah, it looks like it. And then we got to come this way. And drop this a couple more blocks. Okay. There's a lot to be moving, but got to do what you got to do. So let's see. If I Control C, that is almost 2 million blocks. Stretch. What's up, dude? How are you doing? Oh no. I don't think this is how I want to do that. This might be bad. What are you up to on this awesome hump day? Is that going to be tall enough now? Yeah, I can kind of show you around real quick. Let me just paste this in and then I'll show you what I'm working on. For a bit, you got places to be today? I was really hoping this would let me extend it. Also, why did it not grab that corner? What happened there? Interesting. Is this? I want it to be kind of lined up before I do that. Ish, at least. Ish. That won't matter. You got stuff to do today? So you're only chilling for a little while? I think that's a better spot. Okay, let's see what it do. Let it light. Waiting for an update. Yeah, so what I've been working on is I want to start a new survival series and kind of have a bunch of custom biomes that I can build in. I'm not a huge fan of the vanilla biomes, so I'm trying to come up with my own. And I'm kind of using creative to create different ones. Like this is my version of a warm ocean. And some of them look better at night as opposed to in the day. But I'm essentially going around and creating a bunch of different biomes and stuff using this Axiom tool, which is like 3D modeling. So it makes you know, my experience come into play a little bit. But I'm just trying to like test ideas pretty much. So I'm messing around and making custom biomes, and then later I'll see if I can recreate them in survival mode as opposed to creative. So I'm just kind of running around making different ones that I can come up with and seeing what's up. Yeah, it's not bad for blocks. This is all just off my brain. So I just got a couple desert biomes here. That volcano you saw, the like coastal one. And over here I have my first one. I didn't really know how to do a cave biome, so I just put it in a dome. But if I can get inside my little hole I made here. I wanted a cave-like entrance, but well, and I do have I have night vision on, so that's also it applied it to me again. I thought it would take it away. I don't even know how to work it. What if I take? Does that work? Maybe it's remove. Oh, clear. This needs to say true, I think. Or maybe I just don't need anything. There we go. Now you can see what it actually looks like in the dark. Because like I said, this is supposed to be inside of a cave. And it glows more intensely when you get close to it, which is kind of cool. It makes it foggy. Yeah, it's been interesting. And then I can just fly on out. Seeing what I can come up with pretty much at the moment, or what's possible on top of that. A lot of things kind of require a little bit of testing to see if they're even doable. But it's a lot nicer to be in a creative world so I can test things like this, because this is how my volcano was originally on the left. And then I was trying different ways to do it, and I didn't like the red aura glow kind of left by the actual lava, so I ended up using glass is what this middle one is, so that the volcano always looks that way. Gives it consistent lighting. So I'm just testing random stuff like that. Yeah, I think this turned out pretty cool. We did this last stream. It's been kind of crazy that we've been able to actually almost get an entire biome done each stream. I'm surprised. So in creative, you can directly copy and paste. Like that's what I just did right here. Is I realized this whole section was too low for what I want to do. So I copied it and raised it up. But when it comes to actual survival, I can turn these into blueprints and drop them into the world if I want. But you have to place each block by hand. So that's where like it'll be more of a longer term process, and it'll take forever, truthfully. But it'll be that's kind of the main concept anyways, is I want to see, are these vanilla friendly? Like, are they actually achievable, or can you only really build stuff like this in creative? It's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, it is wild because like this little cliff here with all this coral is like 250,000 blocks. And that volcano is also like 200,000 blocks. So it is a lot, but we'll see how it goes. Now I need to see, I think I can use this tool now. And it should just extend this down. Oh, it has a limit, doesn't it? Maybe not. I'm going to give it a second to think. That was a lot. This is definitely going to lag, but I need it to generate all of these blocks, so. All of the blocks. We need all of the blocks. And then this will intersect them. Oh yeah. I mean, it's gotta try to calculate all these new blocks, do all the math for that, and then it also, because this is solid, it's not hollow. And then it has to calculate the lighting and stuff too. Like I just play each one of those clicks you can see down here, it's like 1.8 million blocks. But I'm gonna dig it all out, so it won't remain that number. Because now what I'm doing, I needed this just to connect up so that now I can come back and actually shape it together. And then I can use these sculpting tools to actually blend it. Which that looks wild. So let's dial this back. Where's the strength? Down here. Yeah, now I get to sculpt it. Should probably fill that in a little bit there. Let's change this to a sphere. Actually, I can use, instead of the rock, this is probably just easier. Doesn't like that, I forgot. Then I can add this in, fill in this gap. And now we back in business. And that's the part that it didn't grab, so we'll fill that back in. Yeah, and then I'll just run around the edge and shape it into something massive, but I want to be able to make an entire cave system inside of it, so it kind of had to be huge. tease, what a tease. Get all this built back in. Did I seriously not do this whole corner? Oh no. Okay. So let's see. Can I... What was that? This? It's much faster when it's not so many blocks. That's fine. And then I can actually just sculpt that in. Or just do this. This is just as easy. So let's grab... Let's grab this again. Smooth it down. Make it larger. Gloopert. Welcome back, dude. It is. It is indeed. Huge. It's absolutely huge. Hopefully we can make it look like something. You did. Other than just grabbing all of the trunks and doing it that way. Not a fan of that, actually. Let's see. What did you end up doing that was different than before? Using freehand? Did you just mask? Do you just set a mask for wood and then just run around and select it? Or... Oh, I guess you could just add leaves and stuff to the same mask, right? I don't know why I didn't think of that. Because, yeah, you can just set it to ore and then just... Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of that. Well, yeah, because, I mean, you just make a filter like this, right? You can just select it and hit backspace. Well, I guess I don't know if you're using Axiom, but yeah, replace with air. I was going to say in Axiom, you just hit backspace and it deletes anything that's not air. You use World Edit, don't you? Is that what you said before? Yeah. Let's dial this back. Try and do something with this shape. That's terrible. Get the sun out of my eyes. There we go. That's kind of cool, actually. Not sure if I can do that again to kind of recreate that, but I kind of like it. For this giant thing, this huge thing, You want a sneak preview here? This huge thing that is mildly average. So on top, it's gonna be eventually. This is gonna be like a huge plateau. It's taller than most that generate in Minecraft, but I'm on a super flat, so I have to also account for, like, if this was water level or something, you know, that I have to make it huge so that I have room to build since there's no underground. But up here is meant to be a swamp, and then beneath it, so like I'm gonna do my own version of like a Minecraft swamp essentially. And below it, I have a cave biome that I want attached to it. So I'm going to be hollowing it out. So I needed some space to have elevation underneath it. Because as far as I know, I don't really know. Can you? Because you can't really build below this, right? So that is my goal. That is the goal. Simple mod. And that works in super flats and everything. So that would be handy. Since a super flat doesn't exactly give you a lot of room to work with, you know. I'm probably going to smooth this out, but doubles or triples the build limit. See if we can turn this into something not quite so ugly. I think it's just going to be a lot of melting some of these layers away and then probably smoothing it a little bit. Let's see. That might be a little rough. Glooper. Thanks for spending your coins on me. Give me your riches. You've watched for 100 minutes. That's not even long, brother. Just kidding. I do appreciate. That's like just over an hour and a half. You've watched 3 episodes of my TV show. How does that make you feel? You know what, Glooper? I changed my mind. You need to work on your attention span. We were live for 7 hours yesterday on Monday. Why were you only here for an hour and a half? We'll have little homie watch too. Head him to the ranks. Why isn't Tiny Gloopert in here sharing roses, huh? Give them their allowance. Get them on the viewer. You can watch on the PC, and Baby Gloopert can watch from their tablet. Easy. Get those numbers up. Bake, are you back? Are you actually back, or were you just catching a stray? We I bet they do. We had to extend. I started digging out the cave and realized it was not tall enough. So I added all of this on top of it. I started digging out the cave and was like, there's not enough space. We need more. Yeah, but look how nice this side looks now. It's getting somewhere. I just need to go around and rough up the edges some more in some spots, and then we can make progress. I need to fix that real quick. That's bothering me. That's gonna bug me too. There we go. Let's move that so I'm not staring at the sun. That's better. Much better. Trimmy trim trim. What are you doing today? Bake and Gloopert? What are you guys up to? No work? What? Course. Always is. It's just simple, but it's always fun. Is that just, that's going to be your second character? Oh, yikes. Shoot, I'm 82. The big project is so for anyone that can't see, there's someone in another chat. But we do custom biomes here. So big project is custom biome idea. So, like, we've built this volcano area before. And today, because this is a super flat world, I have to build up a massive amount of terrain if I want to build anything that would be underground. And I want to make this a cave biome. So this is essentially what's going to hold my cave. And I'm trying to just make it look a little bit better from the outside, like a plateau or something. So we're running around and just kind of carving it out. But we're going to be digging out the actual inside to make a custom biome in here for something that could be underground when we get into survival. Thank you. I appreciate that. And on top of it, because this is kind of a plateau, like, you know, if you imagine if the grass layer was, say, you know, right here, as opposed to way down there, this could be like a vanilla Minecraft plateau. So I'm just trying to imagine that this is all in the stone layer beneath the grass in a normal world. But again, I decided to do all of my testing in super flat, and so I'm trying to find creative workarounds. So the top is going to be a swamp, and then we'll have a cave biome tucked underneath it. And I'm going to try to blend them together in a way. That's the goal. We'll see if it works. But we start with a giant block of stone and trim it out. Melt it away till it looks like something. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad by the time I'm done with it. Currently, I'm just trying to kind of swipe all over the place and give it some sort of texture or shape that is not the default from the brush. And then I'll go back and I'll probably hit it with a light smooth, just to, it's kind of like artifacted. You see like these little tiny jut-ins. I'll try to clean it up a little bit. I don't want to over smooth it so it is just like a blob, but I'd like it to not be so fragmented either. And smoothing also help with, like, you can see I very clearly filled this in with a sculpt brush, so I want to try to fix that. So we're just going around, messing stuff up a little bit, seeing what we can do. That might have been too much. Actually, it looks kind of cool. We'll leave it. We will let it be. That needs some attention for sure. Let's see. Get rid of these corners. Since I built this up with a cube shape, there's some pretty hard edges and spots. It's definitely getting somewhere, though. Get rid of that loading stuff. Hey. Can't believe you got out of work today, Bake. No shworking again? Easy. do something about this line here. This is not it. Let me shrink this down. Can I just gouge this out a little bit? It's just so blatantly obvious to me. I'm definitely going to have to hit it with a smooth or something. Ah, the banding is just making me nuts, man. It's just so visible. Like I can just see the line. Let's see. Let's really crank this down, though. I do not want this to over smooth at all. See what it does. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's see. It's helping a little bit. And it's mostly retaining its shape. So that's good. That's what I want. Bean? Mmm. Favorite type of bean? Man, that is a question, Gloopert. Probably a pinto. It's true. Gotcha. It's got to be a pinto bean because that's what goes in the Chipotle bowl. You feel? Yeah, refried beans are gas. I mean, they do give you gas, but they are also gas. What made you come up with that question even? Gloopert smells like beans. Yep. People's bean habits. I mean, that sounds personal. Can't just be asking your homies about their beans. Let me try. What can we do? Change the shape, maybe. That is not what I want. What is it's this? It's this. Okay. Yep. Blooper, you think you can just be leaving and coming back as you please? What's up with that? What if I was telling you something important about my favorite bean? If you just bounce out like that, you're gonna miss all the fine details. Okay, the sunshine needs to go, yes, like that. Somewhere out of my eyeballs. You believe Gloopert? This guy's he's just out of here. Yo, what's up? How's it going, L2? I'm actually so glad you typed because I wasn't sure if the chat was working. Welcome to the live stream. Gloopert, welcome back. Dude keeps skipping out on me like that. That's crazy. I'm doing good. How are you? it's that micro attention span you got, Gloopert. That thumb just gets itchy. We are building custom biomes, and this is the start of what is going to hold a cave biome. You can kind of see my little entrance here. We're going to be digging out a lot of this to make something hopefully interesting, and then we're also going to build something on top of it, like a plateau. It's only so tall because this is super flat. Normally, I would say most of this would be dug out in the ground of a vanilla world, standard world. But because it's super flat, I'm trying to get creative with how to actually do this. Gloopert. Need a lobotomy. You gotta focus. You think so? I mean, we'll see. We got most of our following is on TikTok is realistically what it is. I appreciate that though. There's a big truck. Looper, you just need to you got to hit yourself with the coulda had a V8 and conk yourself in the forehead. What did I do over here? This is just a disaster. This is just a mess. What did I do? All right, we're gonna melt it out of there. Get rid of this shape. I don't need that shape. We want the cone back. The cone is best. It's best. you go. Clean that up a little bit. Let's see what we got rocking. Your V8 bigger than a Hellcat. No, I could have had a V8 like the Juice, brother. You ever seen those old commercials where like could have had a V8 and they just palm someone in the forehead? All right, I think the cliff side is looking all right. I think we're fine. You need to witness it. That's some like early 2000s television. Could have had a V8. Yeah, it's like the people that make the tomato juice and whatnot. You'll find it. I believe in you. Honestly, I didn't start using my brain until probably 2015, so I understand. Behold. Could have had a V8. It's right there with like the contact commercials. My brand. I tell my friends all the time I'm going to concave their forehead like they should have had a V8. Yeah, I'm not lying. I do tell people that. The voice chat doesn't pop off quite as much as it used to, but it still happens. All right, I think it looks better than it did. Yeah, Discord is really dead. That's okay though. I like hanging out by myself. You used to call me on my cell phone. That's how I feel now when I think of Discord. That's why you just go live, right? So you can just get all your Rob Thomas emotions out of there, you know? You don't have to be a sad boy. Yeah. You picking up what I'm putting down? You know, like one of these. This is what I was thinking of. When the voice chat dies. Hey, you know, I slept really good last night. That's probably what it is. I feel mucho bonita. Had all of the beauty sleep. Looper sent its corn. That is hilarious. All right, I'm gonna turn off the mainstream radio there. We'll dial it back in. You love corn? Do you eat it the long way or? All the real homies eat the Snickers upside down for the texture. All right, let's get use a drill to eat your corn. Just holding the trigger on the DeWalt. You gotta have like a pit crew that can stand there and hot swap the cob when you're ready. Bro, I thought it just said I joined the chat. That was crazy. Let's see. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this. I think I need. Do I want? I think I want lime. This is gonna be weird at first, but I'm probably gonna have to just layer this. Is there an option? Yeah, I want this off. Let's back this up. I want to see if this works the way I think it does. Now, is there depth? Oh my Lanta, look at us go. We are cooking with gas, buddies. Yeah. Okay, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Oh, God. Much glass. All of the glass. Is that a hole? Oh, my. Well, we'll figure that out, I guess, later. Sheesh. The gloop is back. Yeah, you did. What just happened? Hold up. Something's going on here. With my audio. I don't know what this is going to play. All right, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Can't believe Gloopert and his itchy thumbs. He'd been digging. Actually, I kind of liked that. Let's leave that. He's just doing it on purpose now. He's spiting me. Let's see what we can do with this. Yeah. Looper, were you born with itchy thumbs? Let's see. This probably looks so weird to you guys right now. What's going on? Something's in my backyard. Uh-oh. Is it a critter? There's some brain connections that don't work good. What's happening? I don't know what this thing is talking about. Oh, it's a squirrel. Sheesh. There's a squirrel in my yard. You believe these guys out there looking for food and stuff with the snow just melted off? How dare they? A whole colony? Do they have military might? The mighty Acorn Nation. Is the vision starting to form? Can anybody tell what we're going for yet with this? Is it happening? Let's see. See what we can do. That's not. There. Get the shape in there, please. No, I don't like that one. Oops. I went too far back, I think. There we go. Okay, let's see. The green is in. The green is in. Okay. I'm actually going to get rid of that. Thought it was neat. I don't want it. I don't know if I want to keep working on this or dig out the cave next. feel like I should dig. That way I can get a sense of the shape below. Dig. Let's dial this down so I can grab this right here. I want this. Yep, 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 yep. Yeah, buddy. Cone. All right. We're digging. We be dagging. But first, I'm going to take a quick restroom break and whatnot. So you get to see the intermission screen and listen to some beats. We'll be right back. I knew what you meant. What can you do? Spelling's hard, man. Say like what? No, just like I can see past the spelling error. Class? Man, I used to always get in trouble for talking in class, and then to be like, do you have something to share with everybody? And me, being who I am, no problem sharing with everybody. You asked. All right. 2 seconds. I'm going to wash my hands, and then we can play again. More like I probably said something insulting to the person behind me in class, and they say, do you want to share with everyone? And I tell them how I feel. Don't ask, don't tell. All right. Well, I'm back. I'm ready. No more AFK. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Okay, we got the melt. And it's set to cone. That's ginormous. I mean, it probably should be, though. We've got a lot to dig out here. Okay, so I wanted it a little bit cramped at the entrance. And then we're probably going to open it right up. So I think starting here, we're just going to start digging. Digging. And I'm hoping to find where the glass starts. Is the goal. Oh, is this the hole to the next layer? So we found the old halfway point. So let's see. Can we get there? This is going to be so much work. But it'll be sweet when we're done. We'll see what we can get done. Where's the glass? It's up here. I know it is. And we're set to only stone, so we should not eat away the glass either. Doesn't look Why does it keep telling me that? It doesn't look like it's doing that. Alright, so the ceiling needs to show some of this green that's up here. This is the main goal. Oh! Too much. Don't do that. Man, that's gonna be so sick. Are you serious? Sheesh. Alright, so we can kind of see, actually, by doing this. So we can kind of just follow along. Let's see. Get an angle here. Just keep chugging along. Fill in those little gaps. That'll be fine. Oh. Too far to the right. Steer us back in the right direction. Let's see. Are we destroying? I don't want to ruin it up top either, is the thing. It's kind of hard to tell. What are we looking at here? Alright, so we're still working around along the right path. I think we're doing okay. Curious if I'm going to have to add a layer of tinted glass here. I don't know how bright it's going to end up down here. Thought we would have enough layers of lime glass that it would be fine, because there's like 5 to 7 layers in all points. We will see what it turns into. And that's outside. Okay. Let's back it up one more. Okay, that looks okay. Man, that's crazy to see the depth now. Oh, it's going to be so cool to be able to see down below. I am probably going to add a layer of tinted glass, or maybe dark gray or something. I don't know. We'll have to mess with it and see what looks good. Let's grab lime glass and go to this flatten mode. Shrink it down. I just want this. Nope. I think it's going to be easier to just place it. It's not a very big area anyways. Oh, and I dug this up a little bit here. Not exactly sure how I even did that, but we did. Let's take this off, put it down here. Sculpt, sculpt, sculpt. That's what I'm looking for right there. And we can kind of just build this back in a little bit. Come on now. I don't know what I'm doing. Can't tell. New to this. That looks abysmal. Okay. Yeah, we can keep that and just shrink it. No, that looks so bad. Not sure what it's supposed to even look like there anymore. Let's just pull this back. Really don't know what I was doing right here. Looks so weird. They're just trying to build up a little bit of a bank or something. Looks really weird. Okay, that's probably fine now. Oh, I delete this rock too? How good of me. So glad. So glad. Okay. Let's make this smaller. Oh, well, that certainly makes sense. Can I do this? No, I cannot. Okay, we need something to work here. Okay, that seems to work. But it's set to flatten and not raise. And that's what we need. Maybe? No? Hates it. Oh, I mean, that kind of worked. Kind of. Kind of, sorta. Enough, I think. It did a good enough job. Awesome. So much class. It's gonna be so insane to actually build. I'm actually so excited to try and start building survival. I think survival's gonna be so insane. It'll be fun. Alright, let's just fill this in here. Welcome back. Can't hide from me. I seen ya. Can't hide from me. Well, no work today, Zach? No work? What's going on? Or are you just hanging out on your lunch break or something? Let's see. Man, that green come through is sweet. You're just getting ready. Sheesh. Haven't even started your day yet. What time zone are you in? So you're only a little bit behind me. You work second shift then? Or does it vary? Do you just work whatever's scheduled? You have a set schedule? Oh man, the glass placing and the cave sound effects echoing through. That's doing something to my ears. That is doing something to my ears. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. It's gonna. Sunshine, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. 2 to 10:30. Yeah, I know about that close up life. Used to do that all the time. 10:30 is not bad at least. Yeah, it's not too bad. I wonder. Let's finish carving this out. All right, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I'm already trying to think of how to change how this looks, but I need to just focus up. Don't let the ADD brain kick in. Trim. How we doing? We're following the river pretty good. Let's try not to destroy everything up top. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Can I do this from up above? Sheesh. Okay. Oh, that's game changer. Is that actually working? I'll do that. No, don't do that. I don't like it. Change my mind. I liked it better before. It's kind of gouging out the edges. Is it even? Yeah, look, it's not doing nothing for us. It works a lot better down here. Back it up. Let's see here. Yeah. You can do it. And that is getting a good amount of the stone out of the way. Oh. Do we? Oh no, there's plenty. Okay. Yeah. Opening right up. Okay. And it doesn't have to be perfectly outlined like a pop. Just be sick. Don't listen to me. My tummy hurts so bad. I don't know if I can make it. Man, this is gonna be so sick. Yeah. Plus, you might as well put in an hour and make that dollar. More money. Gotta make that money. Open up. Nah. Ain't no way. You want me to leave my house? Are you crazy? Can't be leaving a house. The only thing that gets me out of my house is sushi time. When I get to go for sushi, we on the way. You can't, you gotta go to work. I'm gonna make my own mistake in Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, you are here. You lurker. Bro's been hiding in the back. What do you mean set an appointment? They just mailed that stuff to you, man. You gotta go nowhere. Or you gotta like, you gotta make an appointment for talking to them. You have to go in. What? Screw that. Tell them you want to do a video meeting. I just had a video conference. You gotta go see nobody. You just get on the horn. Yeah, so you guys have a video meeting option, right? I don't really want to come in. Let's shrink it. No. I mean, dude, I took that for a year. I know exactly what it is. Why? What's happening? What changed, huh? Or you're just like, oh, it's too hard to get the extra ad off, you know? Man, I'm telling you, I don't think you even need it, to be honest. You for sure know you have bad sleep apnea? Well, you might need a CPAP, brother. That's anxiety, bro. That's anxiety. That's not... Zepbound's not going to help you with that. It's just going to take out some weight, which will in turn reduce the effects of sleep apnea. All I'm saying is I think... I don't know. You follow your heart. I don't like to take anything that's not necessary, and an injection is a, you know... I just think, with your experience... Well, it can have a lot of negative effects, too. Like, my whole family either is or has been on it, and it can mess you up, too. So, that's why I was kind of saying, if you don't need it, that's all I'm getting at. Like anything. Pharmaceuticals are just not meant to be taken. So, some of them, yeah, they do great things. Some of them, they just jack you up real bad. Oh, yeah, a sleep study is a great idea. I mean, if you do have... See you later, Zachary. If you do have sleep apnea, I mean... But like I said, that could be as simple as a CPAP. That could be... It could literally be entirely your anxiety. Like you said, because it's spiking your heart rate while you're sleeping and everything else and jolting you awake. And there's a lot of factors that can be kind of wiring together. Dang, how did I do that? Oh, I gotta take this off. Yeah, me too. I was gonna say, I have the same shoe. That's why I was like, that probably ain't it, but... I mean, you're... Well, I mean, that's some severe shit, buddy. I think that's what you should be seeking help with more than anything, then. I'd literally rather hear you say that you're going to be on like Wellbutrin or something, then. That's fine. I don't know why I'm messing with so much. Just set this to... Yeah, flatten up. That's what I want. My cousin has taken it for a long time. And like I said, I was on it myself for a year. I had zero complications other than I would get really bad body chills. I was always cold, no matter what. I could be in a sweatshirt with slippers on under 2 blankets. I'm still cold to the bone. But other than that side effect, I didn't have anything. But my cousin, because of it, has had like acid reflux related stuff, you know, sick to their stomach, gagging sort of stuff. And it has been bad enough to the point that their esophagus is damaged. So it's like, it can get whack, you know, like permanent damage type stuff. So it's just be smart. I'm very, very firm on the stance of if you don't need it, don't take it. And I'm thankful that my doctor understands and appreciates that, because if she doesn't think something will absolutely help her, we kind of just skip over it. And I love that about my doctor. Well, yeah, blood pressure and heart related stuff can be really sketchy too. I like lost it on my stepdad about taking heart medication that's not needed. Well, and, I mean, that can be so related to so many things too. So many things can mess up your blood pressure. It could be that you're a little overweight. It could be that you might not even be overweight, but out of shape. It could be your anxiety. It could be your diet in general. Even if you are in shape and stuff, your diet alone can impact it. Right, exactly. Like, oh, I have blood pressure even though I'm 100 pounds and exercise every day. Well, what are you eating? What are you eating? Yes, it's green. Yes, it is. Did you see it from below? You see what it's doing? You see it on the walls and shit? Look at the light. It works. Yeah, it's gonna be epic, dude. Especially like knowing my reference, right? Seeing what it could be. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I'm stoked. I'm stoked for sure. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get a cave. I mean, I want to get all the green revealed, and I'll start checking out the actual cave itself. Once I know where the main ceiling is, and we'll go from there. Oh yeah, look at the glass. Sheesh. See, we're breaking in. I might not follow the shape exactly like this, you know. I might just leave some, let some through. We just gotta find out when. I mean, when is the hard part. Because I can't just like you don't work weekends? Oh, that does make it a little easier. That's kind of cool. Okay, well, knowing that, make it a little easier. Do I just take out this section too? Or do I leave it like kind of a different shape? Just leave it for now, see how it turns out. Alright, I think I missed a branch here, because... Oh, I missed that wheel there. But we've done this, and I think we did all of that. Yeah. Yeah, so it's green glass, and I'm not filled with water. So let me fill with water. I just gotta go around in. It's turning out nice. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I'm gonna have to patch up all these holes. There they are. Because when I go to fill, it's gonna get crazy. It's gonna make a huge mess if I don't have a hole patch. This is the problem. So let's change this back to elevate. Raise. That's what I'm about. I take the mask off, that's right. You wanna see the water? Yeah, I can just see what I do. It's just better than try to force these holes down. The water will probably hold the lane down below a lot too. It's gonna add caustic effects, I'm guessing. So that'll make it even more nuts looking. Okay, let's just look along. I should probably do that other pool before I add water though. We're gonna have a bit of room here. So I don't want water to flow through here. So I gotta have a couple blocks of green. Let's see. It might be kind of awkward through here. I feel like it's not as I want it to be, but we'll figure it out. Sheesh. What's on the Tony, huh? Is it just like a standard chili dog, or? Chili cheese pickle? That do sound kind of good, I'm gonna lie to you. Yeah, it do sound good. What comes with combo? Chili cheese fry? You down? I was thinking that's on some potato chips. What about like, do they have like Parmesan truffle fries or something to go with it? Oh man, that'd be good. That's what I'm saying. There's all these little magnets here. And we will see how the water goes. There's almost spilling out all over the world. Alright, let's see what kind of damage we're doing here. Onion rings sound good. And I love chili. Chili's so good. Oh my god, it's so green! Holy crap! It is so green. That is awesome. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's insane. Okay, we've done our filling. Now. Holy crap, that's nuts. So below. I can't believe how clear you can see that. That's insane. Wait, no, fill the glass. I'm done. That's not her. I was like, why can't I see it so much? It's so green. It's not filling glass. That makes more sense. Okay. That is water. Okay. We're not done though. I'll show you. I was like, there's no way I've never seen it like that. Alright, so I think all of that should be the same height, or really close to it. Well, there's lots of stuff we can do to make this look different, so... Okay, so wow, it's blue, yeah. Holy, it's blue. Okay, we're gonna fix it though. I'll show. We are going to... I don't want to do this. A cloud would be cool. Okay, so we need... to make a mask. And it needs to be adjacent water. Stone or glass that's adjacent water, and we want it to say... above it is air. We're just restricting our selection by doing this. So now, if I go to the freehand selection of this mask, it'll highlight. See the edges. Just grab the edges. So we'll grab all the edges for us. Remember the same trick that we did in those spots. We're gonna add green lights through here. So it has a green glow. So I can do this. And now we can replace one of these with vertical lights. Replace glass with vertical lights. And just go around all that area. Turn the lights. Now if I go down here, to change it all. It's blue, so let's see. Let's look at this. Holy crap, it's green as hell. Yeah, buddy. And I'm kind of force this down, so let's do, where we go, with air. We need an and again. Where we say below it is spotlights. And I'm going to turn this into slime blocks. And show people up. And I'll just green. Oh, it's looking fine. No, it's not doing anything. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. This here, so I can do this.
Noise not looking at the way they call. He's fine. Okay, and then let's see. How can we make this more? Either I'll just go back this time, or just come out the back through the glass. Can you tell? Oh, it does go through this line. It definitely goes glass. Okay. Okay. So now, how can I make this less blue when I'm down here? I think I'm just gonna build this line underneath. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna set. Let's try that. So, block of stone, and instead of below, we'll do next to. I think that's adjacent to the line of glass. I don't think all of it, but let's see. No, not that. So I want to just I'll just see what you're doing. So we grab all that. I think it's a little far up though. I'm gonna trim this down. So we're just below. I don't want to go through that. I just want to grab the edge here, and then all this down here. Let's make it different again. That is so crazy looking. Holy crap! So thinking, I'm just grabbing this. I should be able to. But I should place it then. Oops. Grab this and place this for products. Over here. Didn't do it well. In some areas it did. If the sunlight is just catching some of the blue. But what I'm going to do after this is now I just grab I'll make this glass and dark paint and I change this to instead of that to we do a darker green. We try that. Is that doing anything? No. I mean it does darken for sure. This high, but let's try. So we tinted, we do brown or black. I'm really surprised it isn't affecting drastically. You know, like coming through. Well, that really is darker though. But how about the actual tinted glass? I think this can't survival, but yeah, we do that probably. That's a good idea. Let's do that. So to do that, we just go block his water and instead of basically below it is glass, line glass. Oh, we look at stuff at the bottom. And then just do a quick screen cycle. And you should just grab around bottom here. Check this. So let's try the slime's definitely doing a lot. Is it working? Question mark? What? It doesn't look like it's doing it, is it? Is this? That's looks like right? Yeah, that's slime. That's slime. I don't think it's working. I don't know what it's doing. Oh, I'm still sliding. I'm still good. That's good. Yeah, that doesn't really improve as much. Yeah, I can see the hundreds. It's definitely more green. I mean, the blue's not bad. What if we just let's go. This one. Maybe it doesn't do this up here. No, there's only one there's another liquid. So we do this essentially. I mean, at nighttime though. Sheesh. At nighttime though. No, I don't know if I want to add that. Should I? Kind of like a bright greenness. This. Yeah, that's what yeah, this looks pretty sick. Okay, so we're not going to worry about it. And the top is just crazy. And probably add more slime. Just reverse that. I see angel water slime on top. Let's see. You can see dark now. Well, you can see dark now. Maybe just a little bit of no, I'm not like I'm not doing this. It's really terrible. It's not a good thing. A little brighter than I hoped. I want it to be more like a start. It's more impacted, but I thought the green thing a lot more. Turn it, let me move it right, and then we start on blue. Well, no, the water's there, so. Oh my god, you know what I didn't do? Hold on, maybe go a little there. There's a brush. This. I always start this one. Quick test. Hey, Shem. Sorry, thank you, hearts. Appreciate you. Thank you, too. Awesome. People, see that. Awesome. See that. Let's see what we're doing here. Awesome. Oh, you're doing it. What are you doing? I feel like I'm before you're sick. Before you're awesome. Thank you, awesome. Now, I'm right now. Before he's nice. Why didn't we know that though? But it just reset here. Thank you, awesome. Yeah, we don't have to. Sweet. It's not fair. The other side, that's the nice thing. We're reading there. We're going to see what we're doing. That's awesome. Thank you. Have you agreed with your whole putting in some time to there? I'll use I thought I had several channels still. We're going to go now. So it's okay. That's a little. Can I wait? So it's alright. I do that. This is so weird. That's a little quick. Yeah, because I'll eat some floor after this. I'll just it's kind of so you can I think I can some things. This one I did the direction that I split. Yeah, sure, right? I go and stick let in color in just stay out the middle. So we like not make me kind of easier. Let me drop to that guys. Let me get there. So kind of side. Yeah, that's kind of like right there. No, right. It's not out. So that's easier. So right. Yeah, I did outline here. It's really excited. Like the lights are from the rest of that one. I know that. Wait, I can. You might as well have more. Last two here. We're all like. That's always that's definitely. Yeah, I don't know. All of us. It's pretty hard to read. I'm going to for it. We'll see what time. I find it missing. It's doing it. Business on. Oh, yeah. Keep trying to back here. And the other two. Right. I wasn't even saying much. Because they didn't. It was a real lot of like stuff. Very good. Yeah. I mean, it was really hard to wait for this. I mean, or like, no, it's difficult, and I have a long interest. Just like I'm getting up for something. I feel like actually getting it. Never think that is me. Like, I mean, obviously, it doesn't because I think I'm not anymore. And it's really, I think, but probably my next one will be that. I think after. I don't know. So, but I think, okay, so it's on the others. Naturally, that's much. We're going to be okay, fine, but we're not there. The green end. This is what we're doing. Well, here's very small. Are you trying to I see where, see me. And I'm putting this. You see a little bit. You see a little bit better. And you'll see how it's. So, listen. I have to say, I'm not touching you. Oh, that's smart. So, you know, I'm going to I'm going to yeah. So, I'm going to do something. I'm a little more here. Sorry. Yeah, so much negative meaning. It's never well, probably something. I guess I was not looking at it. I really the ground is on the different world and like people are doing it. I'll say that I know. I really don't. I really love it. We just have to figure out this. I'm really we have guys. I just I have so much taste for we remember and all that stuff. Who's here? Who's else? This over here. And you'll keep on getting other and I'm progress on that. So how do you work? So we're on. First one finish. It's massive. I heard those strengths are really more. So we have something here now. What's the start of? I'll see it watch. But you even relations and forming. I think against the planning related. And there's a lot of small artists need to there's an application, you know, and it was something failure. But it's much more flexible to be and every time just add but it wasn't any we have to look for books and after a lot of reading about programs and yeah, we're on that really just really do like I'm all here. It's really well. But it's and then we think what's the I love it. Vision so I was something like that. Yeah, very good. I like that. That's different. Since you got that. I'm not fancy. Yeah. This is so representative. I'm just always going to yeah. I'm still okay. I was next this. That's so rough. Really. You like it? Yeah. Must be. Yeah. Yeah. That's what you're talking about. I'm free. And I'm not that number. So I was from the number. Look at you number. Those are like yeah, sure. You don't read yourself. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to plug in. That's weird. I don't know. Yeah. Yes, but just take over. I'm too proud. Yeah, I'm joking. It's not I was very much in this. First. Cause on. One more thing. And that's not so. Wait, more. I think that's it. For this. It's easy. Well, that's not so. Yeah, I don't know. What's happening? Motion. Not me. I'm not. Taylor. You're up here. But I'm here. It's a bit of a who's there? I know. You say so? No. I'm always in it. Oh, that's the line. And you're done with the bottom stuff. Really. And I don't know. This is. I don't know. Nothing doesn't work so. What is it? Not. Yeah, I can. I can. See. No, lady. No, I was like, well, I was cheap. That's your that's your business. Yes, you have yeah, I'm not going to yeah, it's not my blood, but come, I know, other I was like, so basically, I said, I will remember, must have be, and it's small, or more for almost. In the almost, but green painting, all it, you're not that's the here. Yeah, this is an example of I don't know, it's the bottom of the field, I don't know. Sounds like a I was saying, I was feeling, pretty good, we were out of it. Just for yeah, I'm Cheating.